Hello, students. So, today we are going to start our new chapter of biology, that is respiration in organisms. Now, students, in the previous chapters, we have learnt about nutrition in plants and animals. And we very well know now that how do plants take their nutrients and nutrition, and what is the use of that nutrition. That nutrition is used for the purpose, for the maintenance of our life processes. Okay, so now when we obtain food, when living organisms obtain food, they use this food to convert it into energy, so that whatever energy we get from these from the food, we can use that energy for various purposes, right? Now, you have ever heard this word respiration? You must have heard the word breathing, right? Now, breathing is simple, that is exchange of gases. So you can say that breathing, when we breathe, we take in oxygen and give out carbon dioxide. Or you can say that we exchange gases. Now, breathing is a part of respiration only. And when we talk about respiration, respiration is the process by which food can be broken down in the presence of oxygen to give out large amount of energy. And along with energy, carbon dioxide is also released. So, this is the main process of respiration, you can say. And because this process takes place inside the cells of our body, it is also known as cellular respiration. And it is very important process because we living organism needs large amount of energy for various purposes. We need it for nutrition, for transportation, for excretion, reproduction. For all these purposes we need energy. And not only we need energy for all these purposes, which takes place inside the cells or inside the body, but as well as whatever you do, you play, you work, you jump, you dance, run, so many activities, even while sleeping also. It is not like that when the person sleeps our body does not require energy. Even while sleeping also we need energy. So energy is required by living organisms throughout the life, each and every moment of our life, whether we do something or not. So that is why our cells, they keep on doing this respiration process, and that is why you are always asked your parents to have food, because this is the only way by which we can convert that food into energy and obtain it. So if we take proper food, that food gets combined with oxygen, broken down, that sugar, that glucose is broken down, and that converts into large amount of energy which we use for various activities. Now, as you can see here, there is a first equation given: glucose with the use of oxygen gives carbon dioxide, water, and energy. And this is the type of energy which we call anaerobic respiration. This is the process which is aerobic respiration. Why it is aerobic respiration? Because it takes place in the presence of oxygen, and it is only done by aerobic organisms, those organisms which can respire, or they can break down their food in the presence of oxygen, like humans, all animals, they respire in the presence of oxygen. And even there is one more other kind of respiration which takes place in the absence of oxygen, which they do not require oxygen at all. As you can see in the second equation, it is given glucose without the use of oxygen gives alcohol, carbon dioxide, and energy. Now in this case you can see there is a little change in the product also. Now in this particular product, alcohol is formed because it takes place in the absence of oxygen, but energy is also released as well as carbon dioxide also. But the difference is that In the aerobic respiration, there is large amount of energy released, but in case of anaerobic respiration, very small amount of energy is released. And along with that, alcohol is also produced. So this type of anaerobic respiration takes place in yeast and in all those organisms which do not require oxygen for respiration, like anaerobic bacteria. There are some special categories of bacteria, when they respire they do not take oxygen, and that is why they are called anaerobic bacteria. Okay, now you can see one more thing is here in this particular box. Yeasts are single celled organisms. They respire anaerobically and during this process yield alcohol. They are therefore used to make wine and beer. Actually, this anaerobic respiration, in this particular process, you can see that alcohol is produced. So, those organisms which perform anaerobic respiration, because they produce alcohol, they can also be used at industrial level to make wine and beer. So, yeast is one such example because yeast perform anaerobic respiration. Even there is one more type of respiration which takes place in our muscle cells, and that takes place during heavy cycling. As you can see, uh, in this case, glucose gets converted into lactic acid plus energy. So, what happens when we do vigorous heavy exercise, cycling, running, jogging, etc.? That time, what happens? We do not breathe properly because of exertion. So what happened? There is lack of oxygen in our muscle cells. Muscle cells में oxygen जा तो रही है but not in proper amount. So what happened? The products get changed. Instead of carbon dioxide and energy, they form lactic acid and energy. And when this lactic acid start forming in our muscle cells get cramped. क्रैम्पिंग होती है, ठीक है, बिकॉज ऑफ दिस. So it occurs when muscle cells respires anaerobically and there is a partial breakdown of glucose into lactic acid. So glucose will not break down completely, it breaks down partially, and when it breaks down partially it forms lactic acid, and this lactic acid causes muscle cramp. So what we have to do in that case, whenever we feel like such, we have to give a massage or a hot water bath, or we can just sit at one place and breathe properly so that proper oxygen goes to our muscle cells and we again respire aerobically and the things will get normal. So hot water bath or massage improves circulation of blood, and when blood circulates, you know very well, it supply large amount of oxygen to the cells, and again that lactic acid gets break down into carbon dioxide and water. तो वापस से जितना भी lactic acid बना होगा वो again normal हो जाएगा and it gets converted into carbon dioxide and water. So this is your lactic acid fermentation. We call this as lactic acid fermentation because of the production of lactic acid.